Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to talk about how to add an image in our page and how to add an animated image in our page. Actually both of them are maybe the same steps, but this is an image with a specific extension like PNG and this one is the GIF image. Okay, so let's create a project in Visual Studio Code or any code editor you have. Okay, so to create an image in HTML, you use the image element or IMG element. Okay, we're not done yet. We need the source attribute so we can write the path of our image. This actually can be an image in your desktop or a URL image. Okay, so let's go back to our Visual Studio Code and we're gonna write, or we're gonna add the image element. Okay, so this element needs some attributes to work. If you run the code, you'll see nothing, but when you open the inspector, you see that the image is there. So let's add the image. So to add the image, we need the source attribute. Okay, actually my images is here, so I don't need an image outside or in the browser. I'm gonna use this image. Okay, so to access a file in another level or another directory, you just write the folder name with the and choose the file you want. Okay, so now you got the image you want, and if you open the browser, you say the image is there. Actually, there is another attribute that's called an alternate text. This text is a text that appears if the image is not available. Okay, so just to show you, I'm gonna write this source or this path wrong, not a correct way, and I'm gonna open the browser and the image is not there. Okay, so this image is not right. He couldn't find the image that I want. So in that case, I'm just gonna add an alternate text with the content, or a text that explains the content of the image. So this image is about a logo for a channel, and here I'm gonna write coding home logo. Okay, so when you open the browser, you see the text or the alternate text we wrote before. So why we use that? Maybe there is a problem in your user's device, and the image didn't load. So we want the user to visualize the image or the content of the image, so he can get an idea of what is that image about. Okay, so this is why we use the alternate text. Okay, so now you know how to add an image in your HTML page. Now we're just gonna fix that and I'm gonna tell you more attributes that you can use. One of the attributes that you can use is the height attribute. and here you write the number in pixels, and maybe the width in maybe let's make it a square shape, and we're just gonna see. Okay, so it's smaller a little bit. Okay, so let's get back and make the height smaller and go back to the browser. Now you can see clearly that the size of the image is not as before. Okay, so there is another attribute which is the style, and it's in every single HTML element in the whole language. Okay, the style attribute. Maybe we're just gonna add a border. You're gonna understand this more or know what's that about when we go or when we start the CSS course. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you a little bit of tags that you can use in CSS just to make you understand what's about. Okay, so the border is the line outside the element. It's not necessarily an image, could be a div and a text or whatever. Okay, so I want a small border, so I'm gonna add the size and the type of the border, which is solid, and the color. Maybe I'm just gonna add this color. Oh, never mind, it's bad. This one's better. Okay, so let's get back, and now you see that this the border is there. Okay, so I'm just gonna teach you another one, which is the border radius that makes the border round. Maybe we want the image to be a circle shape, so let's see. Okay, there it is. Okay, so now you know how to add an image and how to use some attributes, which is the main attributes that you can use. Okay, so let's add an animated image. Okay, so this image is, well, it's the same. It's the same in everything, but instead of the GPG or PNG extension, you just gonna use the GIF extension. So just gonna type the folder name with the file name, and now you say that the animated image is there. Okay, so this is all for today. I hope you liked the video. Thank you for watching, and see you in more and more videos. Bye.